shit. Like Boots has had a chance to build his name. B Norman, man, he ain't even got a title defense yet. Like, let's keep it real. He don't even like. He's still at that point to where he just beginning to build his name. Right? He
23.
just beginning to build his name. If they fight a little bit down the line, let's say they fight next year, Brian Norman name gonna be a lot bigger next year than it is right now. Get some title defenses. He ain't even been with Top Rank that long. This is me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted them to get some title defenses in, at least get, probably like 2 title defenses in, continue to build his name, and then him and Boots fight because I'm looking at it as him and Boots. I think they the best in the division right now. You know what I'm saying? I do. So I'm looking at the situation like, why would they fight each other right now when Brian he can still continue to build his name a couple more fights, and then the fight gonna be a lot bigger. I mean, that's how boxing is today. But we ain't back in the 80s and 90s when I was growing up watching boxing to where these cats was fighting each other at 23, 22 years old. Like they don't do that no more.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying? So
listen. I understand, and I respectfully understand. I felt, of course, I'm gonna thank the most of my son because I seen what I seen, in different situations. I felt the first time that B ever, I told Boza this, like he can say what he want to say, but he won't admit this part. I told him the first day they ever sparred, bro, my son give your son much better work. He must respect him or respect who he is or whatever the case may be. All of that, my son done overcame so much. He done dealt with so much. He's grown mentally. He physically has already been able to fuck with him, I feel. That's how I'm supposed to feel, but I really do feel that way. He's already been able to physically fuck with a lot of people. He's already been ahead of his time. He was beating up grown men in Georgia since he was 14, 15 years old. Anybody will tell you that. Um, I mean, I feel like he ahead of his time when it comes to power. Some people develop late as far as physically. He did not develop late. His hands developed late, but his power developed real early. And I think he could have taken it, and it was a good chance for him to go to just. It would have been amazing for him to get the opportunity and become unified world title holder at 23 years old. So I respectfully understand what you're saying, but I disagree. I want, like you just said about the Marvin Hagels and everything else in the old school. We with that. That's what we about, man. We with that. You know what I'm saying? So we
yeah,
down that. We don't need the growing period. He already had that. He already took his bumps, bruises,
so
cuts, drops. He done took all that.
So
Africa.
if that's what y'all saying, it's all good. But do you think that Brian is in his prime right now, at
No,
23 years old? Because
hell no.
that's what
Hell no.
that's what
Hell
I'm saying. Because I think that Boots is 27
no.
years
And he
old.
in
He
his
got 30 something
right.
fights,
Right, right, right,
and
right, right.
he's a lot closer. He's
Right,
entering his prime
right.
right now.
I
Like
agree.
he's right there towards his prime right now. Brian he's still 23 years old.
Right.
He got a whole lot of growing to do still. No,
Hey,
now I'm not saying he can't beat Boots right now. I'm not saying that that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that Boots is the most dangerous fighter at 147. I don't give a damn what nobody say right now.
right.
He's the most dangerous fighter at 147 pounds, right? Right now. So why would you fight him right now when you got 2 other champions, right?
Because
You
because
just got the title. You ain't got no title defenses. You don't
because
have
I
no
feel
title, like you
because
don't
I feel
have
like
no
he's the most
title
dangerous.
defenses at all.
I feel like he's the most dangerous fighter after my son. That's why.
Well,
Ooh.
no, no, no,
Wait a
no.
minute. Wait a
No, I
minute.
wouldn't. Now, when I said he's the
I know
most dangerous fighter
what you
in the
mean. I
division,
know what
I'm
you mean.
talking about
Outside.
I'm talking about your son and Boots.
Right.
But next to him, he's the most dangerous fighter in the
I
division.
understand.
You know what I'm saying?
I
That straight
mean,
up and down.
hey,
And
like,
so,
well,
But they can
hey, you
only
heard Zab say you
be
got to
one.
bring ass to get ass. Right.
They can
Exactly. They can
only
only be
be
and
one. You
one.
heard Zab say you got to bring ass to get ass. So if he bring it, we gonna get it. I mean, it is
and
what
they
it
gotta
is.
fight each other. And they do have to fight each other.
Absolutely.
But what I'm saying is that he's 23 years old. He just got the strap. He
I
ain't even
understand,
had a
but
title
let me ask you a
defense.
question. Let me ask you a question. Do you think the fans give a fuck about that? Now I know I know the fans
You
shouldn't
can't.
matter. You think the fans give a fuck about that? You think
You
anybody?
you you,
You think anybody in here give any consideration to his age? Do
you
you think
can't jump
anybody?
out. But
Wait,
see,
wait,
boxing
wait, wait,
and
wait,
with the
wait, wait.
business, you can't jump out here and give a fuck about what the fans talking
No,
because
no, no. You're
the
right. You're
fans.
right. You're right. But my question is, if you notice, I can sit here and state a million facts. Boost was not a world champion at 23. Boost didn't have as many sons in my fight at as many fights as my son at 23. Boost has never had a devastating performance like my son did at 23 or any other age, not even now. He didn't have potential to knock out of the year at any age. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, I can sit here and name all of that, and they wanted to give my son credit for being 23. They just gonna say he ducking Boots, he ducking Boots, he ducking Boots. Boots is 4 years older. Boots got more experience. Boots got more accolade. Boots got more fanfare. He got more everything. Nobody cares about that, and we're willing to take that. You feel what I'm saying? We're willing to take that from him. Period. Again, you gonna make me start
Duke,
shooting at the man again, and I don't want to
Duke
shoot no blind shots at the man.
Reagan.
But
Duke Reagan
I
throwing
fuck with both
shots.
of them. B
Hold on.
Norman, that's my partner.
Hold
That's
on.
my boy. But
Hold on 1 second, brother. Africa is home. Thank you for the $5. Senior, did you just insult Santanian and the other fighters you faced are more difficult than Boots? Question mark.
No, I said that Boots ain't never fake. No, I ain't no. What the fuck are you talking about? No. When I say
Omac
that,
original. Omac original. Thank you for the $2. I'll admit it. You had me fooled, senior. Straight duck.
let me ask y'all: would y'all had a okay? We wasn't pushing Boots to fight niggas like Terrence Crawford when he was 23.
Mustafa.
yes, sir.
Mustafa
You know what
boxing. What's going on,
I'm saying?
coach?
What's
Like I
up, Boo?
just real talk. I just want to see him be able to get some title defenses and
Well,
make
I
this
mean,
fight a
this
lot bigger
right. This gonna
when
be
his
his first
name is
one.
on
But
a
Boots,
different level.
If Boots had never said had their interview and said they turned it down, then we wouldn't even be here today. That's just the bottom line. And Moose had never said that. We made a counter offer. They offered to fight us. We stand on business. We stand on everything we say. We said one thing. We meant what we said. We said if they feel like we the easy target. They feel like they're going to send the offer. They sent the offer. We like, all right, we'll fight the motherfucker, but we ain't finna fight the motherfucker for peanuts. We sent a counter offer back. Boots came back, we declined or whatever else. Like the shit is over with. So I'm again. It tells me that while the fact that Eddie even told him that soon, they didn't want the fight to happen. He didn't want no negotiation.
Uh-oh.
Ed- my bad. Eddie didn't want no negotiation. Eddie just wanted to be we tried, it's over with. Let's go fight Karen. That's where Eddie wanted to be.
That's where Eddie wanted to be.
That's what he wanted to be.
Okay.
He didn't expect all
When
this.
good time fess up.
Yep.
Yes.
Got you. Got you right now. Got you right now.
What he said?
No, I was saying bring one of the guys with us in the comments. Tell him he could keep his $20.
Tell him to send a request. Good
Yeah, send a
times.
request.
Send a request, man. Senior with the heat. Senior with the
Word,
heat today.
word. I like the way you coming with it, Brian. I mean, listen, this is big, man.
Just hey
Boost
man,
him.
look.
You
Real
going to
niggas
get
don't
some
exist.
big?
Real niggas don't exist no more, man. Real niggas don't exist in boxing no more. And I'm just real. When I don't do all that IG talking, I don't do all that IG fake. We put a number out there. We told him the number. My son didn't want the number he put out there, but Eddie put it out there. So we gave him what it was for that. So for you to let the world down, because it's not us that can come up with the 500,000. For you to let the world down from the fight they wanted to see Eddie, then that's on you. For Boots not to give up the 500, I said that too. For Boots to not give up the 500,000 and say it's about legacy and not money, then that's on you. Like we told you what it's gonna take. You didn't want to do it, then that's on you. Apparently, it wasn't worth it too much for you. So come on.
Shout out to Duke Reagan. You know what I mean? Another undefeated, top ranked fighter. Question: are y'all just using Boots' name to get y'all name out there?
No, sir, we're trying to make a fight.